The cobbles of Coronation Street have always been paved with secrets, betrayals, and dark truths, but none more chilling than the one we're about to uncover today. Betsy Swain, the troubled teenager we thought we knew, is linked to a plan darker than anyone could have imagined. This isn't just a story about a girl in over her head. This is about guilt, manipulation, and lives hanging in the balance. Let's take a deeper dive into Betsy's role in Joel Deering's sinister plan and what it means for the future of Coronation Street. Earlier this year, Betsy Swain found herself entangled with Joel Deering, a manipulative, dangerous man. What started as an attempt to blackmail Joel quickly turned into something much worse. In a twisted turn of events, Joel retaliated, physically attacking Betsy, leaving her emotionally scarred and fearful. But this wasn't just a random act of violence. Behind the scenes, there was more at play than anyone initially realized. Betsy, feeling cornered and desperate, played a part in something far more dangerous, helping Joel get his hands on labor-inducing drugs. And the target? Lauren Bolton's then unborn child. The drugs Joel used were meant to end that life before it even began. The guilt of her involvement has been eating away at Betsy ever since. Joel's actions had consequences she hadn't foreseen. Lauren and Joel's son, little Frankie, is fighting for his life in the hospital, his future uncertain, and Betsy knows she played a role in it. It was only a matter of time before the truth would come crashing down. "You've got to tell your mum the truth, Betsy. This is too big to keep to yourself. If you don't, this could get even worse." Sabrina's advice was clear. Betsy had to come clean before the situation spiraled further out of control. But can Betsy handle the repercussions of her actions? And is she ready to face her mother, Detective Sergeant Lisa Swain, with the truth? While Betsy wrestles with her guilt, her mother, Dee-Dee Swain, and Dee-Dee Bailey are closing in on Joel from a different angle. They've traced the illegal drugs Joel used back to a private health clinic. It seems like they finally have enough evidence to charge him. "I think we've got enough to charge him," she says to Dee-Dee, her voice tinged with determination. But Joel's not going down without a fight. During questioning, he denies everything, cutting the interrogation short before storming out. His time may be running out, but for now he's still a free man, and that's bad news for everyone involved. Meanwhile, Betsy learns from Max Turner that Joel has been harassing Lauren once again, even showing up at the hospital. The tension ratchets up when Max reveals that baby Frankie is still fighting for his life. Betsy's guilt is growing by the second, and the pressure to confess is becoming unbearable. "You need to tell your mom. If the police find out on their own, you could go down for this, Betsy." Sabrina is right. Time is running out. But telling the truth isn't easy when it could mean betraying someone close to you, especially when that someone is your own mother. Dee-Dee Swain has dedicated her life to the law, and hearing that her own daughter is involved in Joel's evil plan would shatter her. Joel confronted Lauren at the hospital again. "You need to do something, Lisa. He's dangerous." Max's outburst shocks everyone at the table. Betsy's heart pounds as she sits, silently panicking. This is her moment, the chance to come clean and tell her mum everything. But just as the words form on her lips, fear takes over, and she backs out, making an excuse to leave. Instead of coming clean, Betsy runs. She heads to the hospital, hoping to see Frankie for herself. But when Lauren sees her and demands to know who she is, Betsy can't handle the confrontation. She rushes out, her guilt weighing heavier than ever. So the question remains, will Betsy ever confess the full extent of her involvement in Joel's twisted plan? Or will her guilt consume her before the truth ever sees the light of day? One thing is certain, the cobbles of Coronation Street will never be the same once this dark secret is revealed. Stay tuned for more shocking revelations and heart-pounding moments in upcoming episodes of Coronation Street.